Hello, and welcome to Like a Native Speaker. In this week's lesson, we're going to learn about the evolution of verbs. And stay tuned to the very end where I have a special announcement. Now, as you know, in English we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. The difference between them is that regular verbs are marked with ed endings in the past tense. Irregular verbs have completely different past tenses. The most common example is be. Be, was, were, do, did, see, saw. All of those are irregular verbs. Now, here's the part that's gonna make you glad you live now. In the old days, a long time ago, every verb was irregular. Every single one. You had to memorize the past and the past participle for every single verb. There was no ed ending. But here's the thing. We didn't just decide one day, oh, these verbs will be regular and these verbs will be irregular. That, one, doesn't make any sense, and two, would be very difficult to do. The way it worked when they decided to make regular verbs is they wanted to change all of them. However, the more common verbs were very hard to change because people used them all the time. That's why most of the really common verbs are irregular, like see or do or be. However, over time, more and more verbs are changing to become regular. My main example that I wanted to talk about was the verb dream. Now, depending on who you ask, could be different based on country or age or many other things. The past tense of dream is either dreamed or dreamt. Dreamt is irregular, as you can see from the spelling and the sound. Dreamed is regular. We add ed. So which one's correct? 20 years ago, the answer would be dreamt. 20 years in the future, the answer will be dreamed. Right now, both. There are many irregular verbs that are in the process of changing or evolving to become regular verbs. Some more examples include the word leap. It used to be leapt, but many people now say leaped. Another example is broadcast. Originally, the past tense was the same, broadcast, but it's becoming increasingly common to add the ed. Broadcasted. And another example that's completed this transformation in my lifetime is the verb plead. Originally, the past tense for this was pled, but today, even in government documents and court records, the verb is written as pleaded. So as time goes on, more and more verbs are becoming regular. However, do you think there will ever be a day when every verb is regular? Bead? Personally, I'm not sure, but I'd like to hear what you think in the comments. Now, it's time for my special announcement, and I've mentioned it in a few lessons before, but I am creating a grammar course. But now I can finally give you a little bit more information about it. I am making an online video course about the perfect tenses. This will be a course that describes everything about the present perfect, the past perfect, the future perfect, the perfect continuous tenses, with lots and lots of real-life examples. I'm going to be doing this through a website called Udemy, and I will be releasing this premium course on May 10th. I really hope you guys take a look, and I'll be giving you more information as we get closer to that day. Alright guys, thank you for subscribing, and as always, I will see you next time.